If you get all of them under your fingers, you'll end up covering just about every kind of shift that's involved in playing the right-hand three-finger technique. I'm going to play this first one real slow so you can check out the fingering for it. And if you play a four-string, just leave out the middle bar of every line, and you'll be able to use the same exercise. And the fingering just repeats itself ascending. The first thing you want to work on this first example is to make sure that you're dampening every note cleanly and not lifting up on the left hand for the dampening. Most of the time the buzzes, when that happens, it will be obvious to you. Okay, the goal is to dampen the right hand here. When you do dampen the right hand on this exercise, then you're prepared to play the next note. All right, so once you're comfortably dampening everything with the right hand, the next thing to do is gradually creep up the tempo. All right, because by then you'll have taught your hand the efficiency of dampening and waiting for the next note. All right, and you can work this exercise all the way up to the neck, to the top of the neck and down again. You'll see ascending and descending that you're leading with the upper octave. Exercise number 2 basically does the same thing, but you start out with the lower octave. Here it is slowed down so you can see the right hand fingering for it. Number 3 is a combination of 1 and 2 that allows you to ascend differently. Your half-step shift is on the outer strings. And you end up with 4 notes in a row on a string, the outer strings. Here it is slowed down for the right hand fingering. And you just work your way up the neck. Number 4 is also a combination of 1 and 2, except you start on the inner string with the lower octave first, and your shifts are, if you have a 5-string, your shifts ascending are all on the A string. Here it is slowed down for the right hand fingering. And on up the neck. Once you've got these first few right hand exercises under your hands, the next thing to do is to take things that you normally play and like bass lines and other grooves that you've learned, and make a focused effort to teach your right hand to apply some of these dampening, playing softer, and finger preparation techniques from these exercises. One thing I've found that a lot of students and bass players that I've seen tend to teach their right hand through their left hand. Whatever you learn over here, the right hand is kind of left up to its own devices to develop. So when you're working on this, make a conscious effort to glue your eyes to your right hand so that you can be in control of every little movement that goes on down there. Here's an example of what I do with the right hand. I'm going to play a funk groove and not in any particular key, and I'll combine some of the fingerings that are involved in the 4 right hand exercises with the octaves and some of the linear stuff that comes from the scale exercise. Now we're going to take a break here and play a tune of mine called Renegade.